everybody, my name is Mr.merp and welcome back to another video. Today I'm just going to be talking about random life stories, because why not? I don't have any other ideas that aren't Skyrim or anything, and apparently not many people like those. So, yeah, random life ideas and stories. Yeah, go! Okay, so from here on out, I'm just going to be talking over this background gameplay that was going to be a video, another Skyrim video, but turns out it wasn't. So yeah, to start off, let's go with a story from my young childhood when I was like 3 years old. I don't remember it too well, but I do remember parts. It's pretty funny. So I was going up to the North Pole because it was this time of year again. It was about Christmas time, and as a child that had been raised on natural foods and such, because my parents raised me like that, they didn't believe in fake artificial stuff. I had never tasted like a hot dog or fake hot chocolate. It was a weird upbringing, but yeah. So I was up at the North Pole and I had a hot dog and fake hot chocolate. You know, the kind that you get the powder and stuff, and you heat up the water. Yeah, so I had that and a hot dog, and apparently when I came back home, I was like, I don't feel too good. And so my mom set me on the bed, and she's like, okay, I'll go get you a glass of water and stuff, and get you cleaned up, take a shower, and then we'll go to bed. See if that makes you feel better. Well, before she could do any of that, I just straight up barfed on her. Like, I was just, as it's been described to me as as kind of like, just my whole mouth opened up and it was just a stream of barf everywhere. Apparently it was pretty gross. So yeah, that's Merry Christmas. So, that was one of them. It's pretty funny. And yeah, on to the next one. So this next one is when I was like very young, like 2 years old, and I was quite a strong child, still am. Well, not very strong, but I'm pretty strong, decently strong. And so, being a strong child, I what happened is I took a wheelbarrow. Yeah, a wheelbarrow, a 2-year-old. It was a small wheelbarrow, but still, it was a wheelbarrow. And apparently I just liked driving the wheelbarrow around and stuff. Just just casually, just playing with the wheelbarrow because I was like 2. Makes sense, right? Well, apparently one day, um so my quick details. My house was near a intersection, like quite a busy intersection, between two very popular streets. And so, apparently one day, I was just out walking my wheelbarrow when, when I was about killed by a car because I went into the intersection. So, yeah, be careful with wheelbarrows, kids. They could kill you. Don't use wheelbarrows. So this third one comes from when I was about 6 years old. It was an incident on a train. So, me and my dad had gone up to Denver to see a Rockies game, because why not? It's a baseball, it's kind of fun. And, they have trains up in Denver to get around all the place, and we had to use one to get to the stadium to watch the game, and so we had to use one to get back to the car, right? Well, on those trains, every time the train departs, it's like, this train is departing. Please hold on. And it's kind of annoying, but it is helpful, and here's why. When I was goofing around just like a normal kid, just normally just goofing around playing, yeah, normal stuff. And so one time I was goofing around and I wasn't holding on, and the train said, "Please hold on. This train is departing." And I wasn't holding on, so as a 6-year-old kid, when the train departed, I just fell. I fell down on my butt and I slid all the way down the aisle, and I hit my head on this guy's hammer. So this guy had a tool belt, and a hammer was hanging out of the tool belt, and I hit my head on this hammer, and it was bad. I was bleeding all over the place. My dad had to pick me up. He didn't have any band-aids because he doesn't have like a bag with him or anything. He's not like a mom where he has a purse and he constantly has band-aids and like special things. I don't know. But so he didn't have any band-aids or anything. So I was just bleeding all over the place, and he's just like trying to stop the bleeding, so he puts my head in his shirt. So I ruined his one of his best shirts, and it just sucked. I was bleeding all over the place. I was crying, I was screaming, and one of my friends was there, so that didn't help at all. It was a horrible experience. So the moral is, hang on when the train tells you to, or else you'll end up like me, and you don't want that to happen. Okay, so this final one here comes from present day. As you all know, I went to Japan. Well, you probably all don't know that, but I went to Japan, and it was a month ago or so, but yeah, I went to Japan. Okay? And while I was there, it was pretty fun. It was awesome. And I had the best meal I've ever had in my existence there. So, yeah, I'm gonna tell you about that. It was at this, we were staying at this hotel, and, in this city that is famous for its beef, which might seem a little weird. It's Japan, shouldn't they be famous for their sushi and stuff? No, this city is famous for its beef. It's amazing. Um, and so we looked up, really good beef restaurants in Kobe. That's where we were. That's the city, Kobe. Anyway, and so the Google popped up with a restaurant that was conveniently right below where we were staying. So we went there, and it was incredibly expensive. It was like $300, but it was so good. So first off, they hang up your coats for you when you come in. You know it's fancy when they hang up your coats for you. And they also give you a warm towel to wipe your face with and just freshen up with. Super fancy, right? Well, they also give you a appetizer before the appetizer. Okay, so it's like a tiny little piece of meat before the actual appetizer. It's insane. And they also gave you this they gave us this vinegar drink that tasted like apple juice. It was insane. It was a crazy experience, but um yeah, so they gave us this vinegar drink, tasted like apple juice, and we got our own chef, like our personal chef. He cooked our meal for us, right in front of our faces. So that was pretty cool. It was just a grill, and he cooked it right there. He was really good at it too. He made it look really pretty. So yeah, it was a nice restaurant. Yeah, I wish I had a video of it, but they probably wouldn't like me videoing that place. Plus, I didn't have a good camera while I was there. So yeah, that was pretty awesome. Okay, so the actual final one, it's going to be on another head injury. Yay! So this one isn't as severe, but it sucks because it proves how clumsy I am, and that tables can hurt you. Tables are bullies, okay? Tables should be outcast in this world. Tables are mean. So, anyway, I was playing around in my mom's bedroom. I don't know why, but I was playing with like my planes or something. I was pretty young, like I think 5 or something. Anyway, so I was playing around, and I got up. She called me to go get lunch, and so I got up, and being a clumsy child, and I still am a clumsy child, I tripped. I tripped on a rug, and I hit my head on the. Oh my god, Nimbus. It's my cat, Nimbus. You should watch my review on him. But he's just like complaining. He's just like, meow! I'm bad at meowing. Cat meows. I don't know. Anyway, continuing. So I tripped on my rug, this rug, and I hit my head on the metal corner of, my mom's end table for her bed. It makes sense that she has an end table to put, like, glasses and stuff on. And so I hit my head on that, and I just start crying my head off. Obviously, I'm a small child. It just hit my head and it's bleeding all over the place. It sucks. And so my mom came rushing and she fixed it all up, but it really sucked. And the moral of this one is watch out for tables, kids. Tables are bullies, okay? Never trust a table. And with that, we're going to wrap up. Have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one. Actually, I lied. I still have one more thing to say. I know this was a weird and, kind of short-ish video, and that's because I don't have any video ideas. So if you guys have any suggestions, please comment down below, and, yeah, I will look at them and make sure to make a video on that, if it sounds good. So yeah, I'm actually gonna go. Goodbye.